so far. We have good notes. That's shotgun. So when you shot, we have to get these out of it. So, but I've got, before they got hit with all the snow up there. So, they're just now cranking back up. I've got 2 blocks and a couple of slabs down at the other plant that push comes to shove, I can get to 7 more, that'll be 11. I'm all right on it, just, I'm waiting. I'd rather get it from them, comes out, got a crack in it, they have to adjust it.
Yeah.
But we got these, and then he saw it on one and polished on one up there.
Yeah.
Can you believe that? Look at that.
Can you believe that? Now, that's a big saw, isn't it?
Digital camera and with the other. I want your picture up here. Okay, this is on.
No, just keep going on with what you were doing, Matt. You were fine. You got to lift the leg. There you go. Rotate it. There you go. Okay. All right. Now that's the way he sits, right there. All right. I think the best thing to do is to get this thing hanging from the crane by the wings. That would be the best thing to do. We got to move it under the crane first. You know, drag this whole thing. We got to drag the crane wall about 5 feet towards me. Hang on. Okay, that's good. All right.
pretty, didn't it?
Holes for the dowel pins.
Yeah. I was wondering when they was going to do that.
They're supposed to have done it today or yesterday afternoon. That's the last time I talked to them. They're going to be out here early in the morning.
Yeah.
Woo. I was sitting here wondering how they were going to pull that
I
off.
was too. But now how are they going to... Looks like they might have done that once or twice before.
I think they've done this before.
What are we doing here?
You'll have like you said.
Where's the eagle?
Joey, don't do that. Trying to get over there. Put your hands in that eagle.
That's what I was going to say. The eagle landed. That's it. I was going to say
Well, Larry's starting with a long time.
Maybe we need to stay, Dad.
I'll try it.
Okay. Spin out.
I'm in.
Oh, that is neat. Does that go on a deal?
Put it on this. I can always come back and do it. It's one of the out there too. Yeah.
We're here to recognize, honor, and thank those who fought for our freedom and made it possible for us to be here in free assembly, our veterans. Whether they were ground troops, supply runners, paratroopers, gunners, radar screeners, pilots, medics, doctors, nurses, engineers, or MPs, or served stateside or in peacekeeping missions, or officers. Our newly inducted soldiers, Marines, sailors, airmen, or Coast Guardsmen, or Merchant Marines. Anywhere on land, air, or sea. We honor them for their service, and we thank them. And what an honor it is for me personally to be here today and sharing this day of all days with the veterans, our nation's heroes. Because today, I celebrate the 27th anniversary of my 39th birthday. All right, y'all put your calculators away, okay? Come on now. And I can't think of a better way to spend my birthday than with our nation's heroes. I am truly honored and blessed. So, without further ado, please stand and welcome our nation's heroes and show them how much we appreciate them for answering the call to duty, honor, and country. May the music begin. Veterans, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Little overcome, it always gets me when I see these veterans coming through. At this time, I'd like to distinguish which veterans are which up here and which time area they served. So, could I have a show of hands for all of those that served during the World War II era? All right, how about you guys that served during the Korean War era? Do we have any Vietnam veterans here? How about you guys that served during the Persian Gulf War, which includes Desert Shield and Desert Storm? Veterans from the global war on terrorism. And are there any of you that are currently active duty? Veterans, and those of you who are serving today, from the citizens of the United States, the great state of Georgia, and the county of Gwinnett. We owe you a debt of gratitude that can never be repaid. We thank you for your service and for your sacrifices. We owe our freedom to you. God bless you, and may God bless America. Thank you again, and just hold your place for just a moment. Thank you. Thank you. Now that we've recognized and we've honored our veterans, we'd like to introduce you to the universal symbol of freedom, Lady Liberty. This young lady grew up participating in memorial services that since the conception of this memorial, which occurred when she was only 11 months old. She became so familiar with what we were doing that some of her first words, and this is no joke, every time we come over here, it was referred to as the wall. She's lived it, she's breathed it throughout its conception, its planning, its construction, and its dedication, and she carries a strong commitment, along with her little brother Joey, to honor our fallen heroes, our veterans, and our active duty military personnel. She's a graduate of Faith Academy, attended Gainesville State College, served with the Civil Air Patrol and the Georgia State Defense Force. Ladies and gentlemen, I take great pride and pleasure in introducing our granddaughter, Jamie Lee Bice.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Glenn Stevens. I'm the Gwinnett County Administrator, and I want to welcome all of you today and thank you for joining us on this very special Memorial Day. Each Memorial Day, we come together to pause, reflect, and remember those who died in service of our community and our country. Our ceremony backdrop is the Gwinnett Fallen Heroes Memorial, where hundreds of names are etched forever in granite. Each name represents a Gwinnetian, a son, a daughter, father, mother, friend, neighbor. When we read the names of the fallen, some part of them still lives on. And when we say their names aloud, we remember all the more and choose not to forget. All of the people whose names are on these markers did their duty for us. We need to do our duty to them by never, ever forgetting what they did on our behalf.